What's up, people? Welcome back to another video. Today I'm gonna show you how to change spark plugs on your 897 Porsche Cayman or Boxster. Alright, so if you come in here, you can see that right in here behind, let me get a light on there. The spark plugs are actually located in here behind the exhausts under the heat shield. So once you got the tire off, you can come to the other side and show you. Need to remove some shit, and then you can see right in here are the spark plugs, all three of them. I got a socket on there because I'm working on it, but yeah, that's what it looks like. So spark plugs are pretty similar, all of them. I think you guys know how they work, so I'm gonna skip that part. It's just screwing in and screwing out. However, I'm gonna show you how to remove the plastics. Now, the spark plugs I'm gonna be using are these Bosch FGR5NQE04. So these are pretty good. I think they're the standard for this car. So yeah, let's get started. Alright, so first step once you got the wheel off is you want to take this plastic piece off. So that's held in with two 10mm plastic screws there and then one T25 bolt. And I'm also going to go ahead and loosen up this plastic panel underneath here. So that's one T25 and then another 10mm nut, plastic nut, but this one you don't have to remove all the way because as you can see it's open here, so you just need to be able to get it out of there. Alright, so now that we got that plastic part out, I also removed this so you can bend it down and therefore get accessibility through the bottom, which that's gonna come in handy, trust me. But so now we have this plastic piece we need to remove, and it's held in with another 10, it's just a plastic nut on there, and then two T25s here at the bottom. Alright, so now once you've removed all the plastics, as you can see, you have your exhaust here, and then above that are some heat shields. Now, if you remove this top heat shield, hang on a second, hang on, there we go. If you remove this one, you get access to your coil packs. So that's held in with a T30 Torx right there. And down here, it's hard to see, but it's an E10. And E10, that's like a invert or a male Torx, you could say. BMWs and Porsches love using this. I don't know why, but there you go. Alright, so once I got the heat shield unscrewed, hang on. So once I get the heat shield unscrewed, I just tuck it in here in front of the other heat shield. And now, as you can see, you have access to the 3 bolts holding the coil packs on there. So just go ahead and screw them out, and also these connectors here. You need to clip it at the top here and then you can just slide it off. What I like to use as a tool for getting these out is a long ass extension. This is only an adapter, so I can use my 1/2-inch wrench. And then you got a CV joint there to another wrench with your socket on it. That means that once you get it in the hole, get on there. There you go. Once you get it in the hole, then you can access it from whichever angle you'd like. And it especially helps on the inner one right there. Alright guys, so with that, I got the wheel back on and everything. And I'm done changing my spark plugs. So that's just a short little video on how to do it. I figure most of you know how to do an oil change or stuff like that. It's pretty simple. However, the spark plugs, it's not too complicated, but it's hard to find unless you know how to do it, you know? That makes sense? So first off, you're gonna wanna open the trunk. Just like that, pretty simple. All right, it gets harder from here though. So, next step is you wanna get rid of this flooring, because that is what the engine sits under. So what I do is I take one of these plastic tools, stick it in here, bend upwards, grab onto it, and there it comes. And then you have to slide these little things out of their slots. Sorry if it's not the best angle, I'm trying to focus. So there we go, now it's loose. So then we can just go ahead and, nope, rotate won't happen. Lift it out like, nope. All right, how about this? There we go, and then we can lift it out. So, next thing is this metal cover. So it's held in with 5 T30 screws. One there, in the middle, and then same on the other side as here. So let me get those undone. I don't think you want to see that, and let me get back to you. All right, so in doing this, be careful, be really careful not to hit your head on the struts, the hatch itself, or on this little curtain thing, because I did that and that fucking hurt. But anyways, now you can just go ahead and lift this out. Be really careful not to hit anything because it's pretty big. Then we're gonna go ahead and put it over here as well. And there you have your engine. And in here is where you refill the oil and the washer fluid. And then up here we have the cooling tank, I guess, and then power steering. So you can go ahead and check those while you're in there. And right here is the air box. So as you can see, there are 2 Phillips heads right there that you need to remove. So let me do that now, and I'll get back to you. All right, now this cover has some aligners going down in the bottom. So what you'll need to do is lift it out like that and pull it up. And there you can see it. And then here is your air filter. So apparently you needed to loosen up this screw because this had a, well, you can see it's screwed in right there. So there we go. Old one out, new one in. Just had to press this seam right there onto the air box. All right, so now I got everything reinstalled. And when installing the flooring, it's important to think about these hooks so that they're on top. On those 2, it's pretty easy. Just put them up and then slide the floor in. But on here, you have to get them from the top, or the floor comes from the top. So what I did is I attached this net to them so that when I put the floor down, I could pull these up. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I might make some other videos on some servicing bits. I'm not quite sure yet, but stay tuned for that and other videos as well. Go ahead and browse the channel. Got a lot of random shit about cars on there. So till next time, take care guys.